What's your impressions of the course, having taken a look at it today?
It's definitely interesting. Like, I thought that it was, a nice little twist at USA's when we had logs and hay bales to go over, but here they have double stacked hay bales, they've got mud pit, sand, ramps, like, it's borderline an obstacle course. So, like, I'm stoked for it. It's like, obviously you're going to be thinking about running fast, but there's a lot else you have to consider during the race, so I think it'll be a nice distraction.
Yeah, how will you approach those hay bales, the four that are kind of close together?
I practice jumping them like I would, in a steeple race, and I feel like that's probably the most efficient. And it just kind of depends on how closely packed the race is, like if it's safe to do that or if it's just too crowded to try to hurdle. But yeah, if I'm able to, I definitely want to try to hurdle them.
Are you going to hurdle both of them, you think, or maybe do one?
Again, it's like play it by ear, but I think if I hurdle the first one, it's pretty easy to like skirt around the rest of them. So that's the ideal scenario.
Should we move to so you're not,
sorry.
squinting into the sun?
I'm gonna say, are you pretty happy that it is going to be like a dry, fast course, or do you prefer a bit of mud in there?
I think mud would be fun. I mean, I like that they're putting all of these different elements in the race because it really makes it distinct from track, whereas I feel like a really flat, fast, packed grass course is so similar to just a track 10K. This is definitely very different, and so I would encourage anything they throw at us.
Is there a specific result that would make you happy tomorrow, or?
So I think all of us are talking, and last year US got 5th as a team, so we'd really like to improve upon that. So for me, I feel like I want to try to be moving up a lot in the second half of the race and just trying to pass as many people as possible and get that team score down.
You think you'll be ready for the heat? It's supposed to be about 80 degrees tomorrow.
Yeah, it's supposed to be really hot, so that's definitely something to consider, and I think personally I'll be trying to play the first half of the race pretty conservative due to the heat. But everyone's experiencing it the same way, and I've been in the sauna the last few months, so like hopefully that works out.
Yeah, it worked out for Clayton Young at the marathon trials. So,
yeah, true.
And like a lot of athletes chose not to come here, but why for you was it important to, I guess, get that USA kid on again?
I mean, I think obviously there are different levels of athletes. For me, like any USA team is a really special opportunity, and I understand a lot of people are prioritizing only the Olympics, but I have a 1% chance of making the Olympics, so I'm going to enjoy this opportunity and use it as training leading up to that.
Yeah. What, in terms of the track, do you have an event? Will you be back in the steeple this year, or what event do you think you might be targeting?
I'm not really sure. Like, obviously, kind of see how this race goes, see how my training goes, and play it by ear. But I definitely think I have unfinished business in the steeple.
All right. Well, appreciate
Thanks
the
very
time,
much,
and
Ellie.
good luck on Saturday.